All right, we are going to get started on the Me Cabbage. As you guys should already know, I like to get all of my ingredients together before I actually start cooking. So first, I'm going to go ahead and chop up some of this red onion, get it finely chopped. Next, I'm going to cut this cabbage, and I'm going to just give a disclaimer right now. I cut this way too thin. I should have cut those slices thicker so that I could have kept some of that core in place, and you will see why later. So I just want you to learn from my mistakes. All right, next I have 4 big cloves of garlic that I'm going to be mincing up with my trusty garlic press. And I know it seems like a lot of garlic, but trust me, you're going to need it. The sauce is very rich and flavorful, and it can take on all of that garlic flavor. Next, I'm going to attempt to cube up some of that cream cheese, which I should have quartered or cubed up rather, while it was still a little firm, because now that it's soft, as you can see, I'm struggling with it. So again, learn from my mistakes. So now we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me caramelize these cabbage sections. And again, you'll see why I should have sliced them a little bit thicker, because number one, I've got a gang of cabbage, right, that I'm going to be putting in that oil rather and caramelizing. Should have had thicker pieces. But you live and learn. As you can see, I was flipping cabbage for days. But if you see that piece that I'm pushing around right there, that's about how thick each section should have been. So just an FYI for you. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started on this sauce. Y'all, the sauce is boss. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to start off with a couple of tablespoons of butter. I'm going to get that onion in there till it is nice and soft, and all of that garlic that you saw me just run through that garlic press. Now, what I did next was a mistake. I should have put in the chicken broth and then the cream cheese. But instead I put in the cream cheese and then the chicken broth. So at the end of the day, it really didn't matter for the sauce, but I'm just saying that I did it out of order according to the instructions, and I did not whisk it right away. So what I should have done is put the chicken broth in, then the cream cheese, and whisked it until it was smooth. So that's the correct order of things, just to let you know. Again, learn from my mistakes. So there I am realizing that I needed to whisk it, and I'm whisking it now. My last and final mistake, y'all. Added the cream, added those wonderful sun-dried tomatoes, my herbs and spices, right? Added that in. What I should have done at this point is stirred it all together and allowed it to come to a simmer and thicken slightly. After that, then I should have added the Parmesan cheese. I shouldn't have added it right here at this step. So, again, learn from my mistakes. When it was all said and done, you really couldn't tell though. As you can see, the sauce still turned out great. So after that sauce has simmered and thickened just a little bit, I returned that cabbage back to the pan. And then I tossed it in that sauce to make sure that every piece was covered. But again, as you can see, my cabbage pieces did not hold their integrity, so they're falling all apart. I have cabbage ribbons, not cabbage sections. But you know. Okay. Give give all of that a good toss, get it coated, cover it up with some foil. That top was there just to hold that foil in place because it did not cover the top of that skillet. But after 45 minutes, there is the finished product. We'll go ahead and just add a little bit more of that Parmesan and some parsley to make it pretty. And voila, marry me chicken. Oh no, not marry me chicken, marry me cabbage. There's the ingredients as well as the instructions. You guys can go ahead and screenshot all of that if you'd like. And yeah, bon appetit.